All right, welcome back. It's our second half of action this year due to COVID. Not a great score on the scoreboard for those Ashland fans watching. Norwood is leading 7-2 after just 22 and a half minutes.
Yeah, that was a real rough first half for Ashland. But what I'd like to see coming out for this period is that they kind of get back to the beginning. Wipe the score. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm not sure that they really got the firepower to come back from this type of score, but you want to see them come back and play their game, as I said last period, right? Come out hitting, come out passing the puck, getting pucks in deep, see if they could win some battles down low, and work on some things that you can take into the next game. Start to develop together as a team and show that you've got something to look forward to.
Yeah, the past is in the past. We did see them get a little bit more aggressive towards the end of that first half, which was nice, but I don't know if it was completely strategy or if it was more just out of frustration. Could have been both, but they're getting outrun or outskated out there, and that's definitely something they're going to need to work on. And pushing in transition, that was another thing I noticed. Norwood might be pressing a little bit too hard on that offensive end, so if Ashland can take advantage of that, they might be able to, pull something out.
Yeah, I think that in a game like this, too, you should see this half. A lot of guys who might not get as much ice in other circumstances get some more ice tonight and really get that experience as well. So there's some good things to still be taken from this game, and hopefully we see a better second half.
Yep. Norwood came out very strong out of that first half. I think they put up their first 6 goals in 12 minutes.
Yeah, and it looks like to start this second half, Ashland's going to stick with James Palanzi in net. And then up front, we're going back to that first line that started the game. You're going to have Milko along with Sabati and I believe Fish. And then you'll have Mallet and Jackson Riva on defense to start the second half.
Didn't see as much of Jackson Riva there in the first half. Norwood takes the early possession in the neutral zone. Ashland takes it right back over to the far side wing. Tries to cross it. Now it's going to be Milko. Gets in the passing lane and gets knocked down. Puck is tied up and now it's in the back. This is where Ashland lost a lot of battles there in the first half. Bringing up the far wing and already losing a physicality battle.
Yeah, unfortunately he's coming up the winger. He's looking for someone to pass to. That's Mallet coming up the boards there, and his winger's nowhere to be found. And by the time he's able to collect the puck, someone's on him, and it's right back deep in their own end.
Yep. Nick Fish tried to win that matchup, couldn't, and Norwood takes it over. Saved by Palanzi.
Good battle down deep, but you'd like to see someone, again, come in there and help out. That's the center's job down there.
Yep. Nick Fish trying to push in transition, but once again intercepted by Norwood. And on the far side, that was Mallet pushing.
No icing here.
Yep. I believe it was tipped by the Norwood defense.
Good move through center ice there by the Norwood defenseman.
Yeah, quick stick. Tries to go through the legs and is unsuccessful as Ashland retakes possession.
That was a really good job by Reardon there, following his man, getting a body on him, not worrying about where the puck was going. Stood him up perfectly.
Looked like he was beat for a second, but recovered nicely. Back behind the Ashland net yet again, as we saw so many times in that first half.
It's Reardon trying to throw a big hit there, got knocked down, but was able to separate his man from the puck at least.
Yeah, Reardon should definitely be trying that more this game. Looking for the shot. Saved by Palanzi, but second opportunity by Norwood, and they put it in. It's now 8-2 Norwood, and they did not waste any time coming out of the half, scoring within that first minute.
Yeah, and
first 2 minutes.
Yep, the same problem that we had in the first half of not picking up guys after that first initial shot. Right, knocking people off the puck and getting that cleared out, giving your goaltender a chance to regroup.
Tied up in the middle for a little bit. Now Ashland tries to push it on the far side. Norwood takes possession yet again. Near side now. Reardon lays the hit down. Middle of the ice pass is a little dangerous, but they had the space. Out of the back in the neutral zone now. Bringing it up the near side. retakes possession. It was Aiden Fish. Back behind that Ashland net yet again. Looking for the open shot, deflected by Ashland. It's going to be Aiden Fish trying up the left side, but there was no help, and Norwood takes it right back. Trying to go 1-on-4, unsuccessful, thank goodness. Ashland tries to regroup here. Couple of nice passes, good idea there.
Yep, that's Mark Milko with the puck now, just tries to feed it up, but he's trying to send it up to a wing where he belongs.
Yep, one of the first times we've seen him this game. Near side wing now. Just pushing the puck up. Flex off the ref there. Did it touch a Norwood defender? It did not, and that's going to be an icing call.
Yep, Kasani tried to go indirect off the board, just a little too hard. He was on this side of the red line, so over 2 lines and across the goal line. Another icing against Ashland.
Yep. Quick battle. Norwood takes possession. Another seemingly open shot. Near that first blue line. Shot goes over and play is stopped.
Yeah, it looks like that deflected off an Ashland player, so another defensive zone face-off to the left of the goaltender.
That was quick.
Yeah, right off the face-off there. Looked kind of like it was going to be up for grabs, but Norwood's able to take control of that and blast a shot up over the shoulder of the goaltender for Ashland. Ashland, off the face-off, didn't pick anybody up. So that puck just laid there, and they didn't lock up with any of their men, and it just gave a lot of opportunity for Norwood to come in and blast it.
Yeah, one thing we knew was that Ashland was trying to keep the puck out of their zone. So far, very unsuccessful.
No ice here.
Norwood pushing it up. Ashland on the far side. Puck is locked up a little bit.
Someone's got to go over and help him.
Yep. 1-on-2 right now. There we go. Trying to push in transition now. Good idea, but off the skate. Norwood takes over. Ashland now behind the first blue line. Going off the bench on the far side. Tries to go off the wall. Can't beat Norwood. Norwood's now looking for some momentum. Can't find any. Jack McGough running. Here's Nick Fish. One of their goals in the first half.
He takes a shot up high on that. There's going to be a penalty against Norwood. Nick Fish made a great move to come in, try to direct it up to himself on that. And it looks like he might have taken kind of a high stick or an elbow there as he came across. They're giving the Norwood player there a cross check as Nick came across trying to get that shot. So we'll have Ashland on the power play again. Let's see if they can make something of it.
Yeah, he came up quickly though, so that's always nice. Came off the ice though. So it's a body on the face-off. It's a great opportunity for Ashland, and they capitalize.
There you go, good face-off win there, pushing the puck right to the net. That's where their goals have come today. Is you see that on both sides. Is when you can win face-offs and you can get pucks to the net. There's a lot of opportunities to be had.
I believe that was Sabati on the goal.
Yep, that was Sabati off the face-off for the goal for Ashland.
Yep. Now 9-3 Norwood. Ashland starting to claw back a little bit. In the Ashland zone quickly. Reardon's got to get it out of the middle and does so. Pushing up the far side. Hits a ref. There was a Norwood player all alone right by the goal for a second. Luckily, Ashland recovered. Pushes it through the neutral zone. Now behind the goal. Reardon's going to go fetch it out. Up the near side, Matt Milko takes possession. Passing it up. Taken by Norwood.
Step up.
Far side, that was a great move. But Ashland just had too many players there. Oh, that is not a good place to lose the puck. Aiden Fish almost made a mistake there.
Yeah, he came across the net. He had the right idea, picking his head up, looking for a play, but in doing so, it pulled his body up off the puck. He didn't kind of bear down on his stick, and luckily, yeah, the goaltender was aware. Palazzi was aware there and was able to jump on that before anything worse happened.
Yep.
Here's a chance here.
Yep, Matt Milko up the near sideline, near side.
Reardon unable to hold that in on the line.
Yep. Now he's got to recover. Passes it up. Quickly taken by Norwood. Tied up, and that's Aiden Fish. Pushing. Gets by Reardon again, and he's got to win this foot race, and that is not one that he will win. Tries to center it. Norwood does, and that's another goal for Norwood.
Yeah, you got to make a decision there. You know, Reardon's unable to hold the line there. He gets beaten in a foot race, but his defensive partner kind of tried to split the difference there. Didn't get himself turned around, and because he didn't commit one way or the other, when that Norwood player is able to collect the puck first, he's able to send it across to his partner, and it's essentially a one on the goalie there, and Norwood's going to win that battle.
Yeah, it was a great pass though to set up the goal from more or less behind the goal itself. But it's yet another guy who's open right in front of that blue box area.
Yeah, and we're seeing a goaltender change here for Norwood with the score now 10-3 and 16 and a half minutes to go. Norwood's going to make that switch, and they're going to put in their backup goaltender, Brendan Bartuka. I'm sorry, that's Brendan Bartuka coming out of the game, and it looks like we now have Mike Walsh in goal for Norwood.
Good job there, trying to keep it in front of that blue line. Jake Caveney in the midst of it. Near side, Caveney draws the contact. Looking for the shot and goal, taken by Norwood. Now they're pushing. They've got the numbers. It was 3-on-2 for a second. And Brandon Mallett was
shaken up on the play there. He did a good job stepping in front, but bigger body there just ran him down.
It's an all-heart play, but he's not going to get as rewarded for that as he is going to get hurt.
Yeah, he still looks a little shaken up. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Looking for the pass. They had him for a second, but missed the Norwood player. Almost goes across the blue line. Good hit.
No, hand pass there. That's no goal.
Yep. So far, as Norwood keeps pushing into that Ashland zone.
And because of the hand pass, that puck's going to come all the way down the Norwood end for an offensive zone faceoff for Ashland.
Well, they've made their money in the faceoffs tonight, so let's see if they can get an opportunity here.
Yeah, I see Malik getting checked out on the bench over there. Like I said, hopefully he's okay and can continue.
Yep. On the near side now. Norwood's got a lot of time. Pushing up the near side. Reardon's going to go chase it down, and that's going to be an icing call.
You know, still a lot of time left in this game. There's 15 minutes to play. You know, 10-3 is the score. We said at the beginning of the period, you know, we really wanted to see Ashland come out and kind of hold their ground. And, you know, I know it's tough to play in these situations, but there seems to be a little bit of a kind of lull in the intensity here. I'd like to see Ashland just try to step it up a little bit more here and really show us something these last 15 minutes.
I agree. Norwood going behind the goal now. Back up to the middle. They're in the neutral zone. They've got numbers. It's 3-on-2. Goes all the way around. Oh, that was close. Almost went off an Ashland skate and into the Ashland goal. Norwood now goes back behind the neutral zone to regroup. Ashland's having some trouble getting back on defense recently. I think that, yeah, like you said, they're having, you know, a little low energy, bit of a lull.
Yeah, there's just so much speed in that offense for Norwood. They're getting beaten to the outside, but then they're not taking a good angle back to the net. So they're missing the guy and they're missing the play on the way through.
Norwood pushing.
Happy just to dump it in there.
Yeah, didn't really have an offensive play, so tried to create one. Ball's tied up on the near side a little bit. Mark Milko was one of the ones fighting for it. Nick Fish, Matt Milko, looking for an offensive opportunity, can't get one, and now Norwood just passing to themselves behind and in the neutral zone. Aiden Fish trying to disrupt that. Only goes across one line, so no icing there.
Little indecision there, a little communication gap between Reardon and Milko.
Yep, and that's going to cost him.
Oh, good stop there by Palazzi.
Yeah, a little glove save at the last second. Lost his balance, but he was able to regain it just in time to make the save. Now at the far side goes Ashland, looking for a score. They get the second chance opportunity. Is that a goal?
No goal on the play there, but that was Fish with a beautiful backhand. It looks like it might have hit the crossbar, and the net was dislodged before Milko was able to pick it up. A little pushing and shoving after the whistle there. Not sure if they're going to call some penalties here. It looks like we're going to be even here, both teams getting a penalty, so we should be 5-on-5 coming back to action.
Yeah, definitely seeing some frustration from Ashland. Hasn't gone their way so far, so looks like a little bit of confusion on the ice right now as to who goes in the penalty box.
Yeah, referees talking it over. I said they're probably going to call some roughing penalties here.
So based on the past score of some of the Norwood games, my guess would be that either teams figured out their strategy and exploited it, or were succumbed to it, as Ashland has been so far this game. As you know, Norwood has only really seemed to win big or lose big so far this season, but Ashland unfortunately not able to exploit that offensive strategy of theirs.
Referees still trying to sort out the penalties here and explain to both coaches what the situation on the ice will be. Right now I'm seeing still 5 players on the ice for Ashland and only 4 for Norwood, so I'm not sure if Norwood got the initial penalty. They're going to get need an extra man in the box here, but it looks like when all this is sorted out, if things hold here, Ashland will be on a power play.
Haven't seen a ton of power plays so far. This is definitely a great opportunity for Ashland to score.
I see one of the Norwood players leaving the ice at this point. I'm not sure if there might have been a disqualification. So here we are to start the play again. Ashland is on a power play, and it does look like one of the Norwood players was tossed from the game. Not sure exactly why. I know there was some pushing and shoving down there, but maybe he took a shot towards someone's head, and certainly in this league, that's something they frown upon.
Yep. Ashland running a play, quickly turn it over to Norwood, though. Trying to regroup behind the neutral zone. Matt Milko over to Fish. Putting the pressure on Milko. He's got a chance to pass it. Goes around the goal near side. Back near corner. Nick Fish looking for somewhere to go with the puck. Loses it. And Norwood takes it and sends it down to the other end.
Yeah, he tried to get a little fancy with that. He had plenty of time. They could spend that time working it along the boards, setting up a play. He tried to whip it around and throw it towards the net, and ended up losing the puck.
Yep. A lot of frustration-induced mistakes that we're going to probably be seeing. Shorthanded Norwood still somehow manages to get a shot on goal.
Yep, and that one gets stuck on the back of the net, and since no other Ashland player touched it, the puck's going to come out, and that's why we're going to see a face-off in the neutral end here, neutral zone.
Lost the puck for a second there, almost a costly mistake. Back towards the middle goes Matt Milko.
Nice pass cross ice to Fish.
Yep, 3-on-3 break. Can't capitalize. Back around, off the post. It's another shot by Nick Sabati, who had the most recent Ashland goal. Unable to capitalize on that one, though.
Yeah, good job coming around behind the net from Milko, finding Sabati out in front. He's just able to ring the post, and it looks like the goalie dislodged the net as he made that save. So puck will, the next faceoff will be still inside the Norwood end.
Yep. Nice seeing some more shots on goal from Ashland. It's a good hit by Braden Mallett. Norwood on the near side. Reardon brings it behind Ashland's net. Bringing it up himself now. Looks for a shot, and it's saved by the Norwood goalkeeper. It's another hit by Mallett. Things are getting a little physical out there, a little chippy.
Yep, and he's able to create that opportunity there by being physical and stepping up on the line.
Yep.
And it's a really good job for him coming back this shift. Right? It was just the last shift or so where he got knocked down and had to get checked out on the bench. So for him to come back out to play physical is a real good sign.
Yeah, a little measure of revenge. All right, looks like a platoon swap for both teams here.
I see what's going on here. So whatever the situation was with that penalty, I think probably in some regards to the COVID rules, rather than put two players from the same team in that small box, they sort of quarantined one, if you will, off on the far end of the ice there. Now that the penalties have expired, that player came back out. So there must not have been a disqualification, but Norwood has its full complement of players back on the bench.
Okay. Jack Reardon pressuring. Now Norwood's got somewhere to go with it. It's like Norwood's got the puck behind Ashland's net. Reardon's looking to defend. He's got the size matchup here. But he's 1-on-2 now. PJ Kassane looking in to help. Still tangled up in the corner. Norwood had an open shot, and it's stuck in the back of the net again.
Much better job there of holding the post. Palazzi did a better job there, and that's why that puck ended up getting stuck on the side, as opposed to squirting out in front and with an opportunity for a rebound.
Norwood looking for somewhere to go with it. Back in the neutral zone. All the way around to the near side. Reardon on the pressure, and Norwood's got it behind Ashland's net again. Nowhere to go with it yet. Good defense there from, that was Mark Milko.
Yeah, that was knocked down with a high stick, so the play is going to be down the other end of the ice. So just under 10 minutes to go now. Score still Norwood 10, Ashland 3. The teams are back at full strength.
Yep, that was PJ Kassane on the face-off. Norwood brings it around to the other side. This is the near side now. Reardon on the defense, pushing it up. Norwood back around again on the near side. 3-on-4 for Norwood. Can't do anything with it, they're locked up in the corner. All right, Ashland's gonna push it on offense now. Quickly turn it over, but now they've got somewhere to go with it. Jake Caveney up to Aiden Fish. That puck is deflected and it's over to the far side. Norwood takes over right in front of their own net, and now they're gonna push on transition. Back behind the net is Ashland. Moving up, that's Jack O'Brien. And Norwood's puck again. Pushing it on the near side. Norwood going a little farther back on the far side. Here's O'Brien again. Been a little back and forth. Norwood doesn't really seem to be trying to do anything with it, and neither does Ashland. On the far side now. Back over the middle, and they're in the neutral zone. Norwood is pushing. Splits two defenders, almost pulled that move off.
Yeah, good job by Mallet coming over and helping his partner out and taking the body.
Yep. moving it around in the corner now.
Good cycle down in the corner.
Yep. Nearly an open shot, but an Ashland player deflects that one. But Norwood gets it right back. Behind Ashland's net again.
And that's better. See, you got to fill in the gaps there. When one guy moves over and takes a play, and somebody's got to come over and fill that spot.
Yep. Ashland might have had a chance to take advantage of the line swap there for Norwood, but it's another icing call.
Now, one of the things I've been most impressed with this Norwood team tonight is their puck handling ability. I've said it, time and time again tonight that they're moving well, they're skating well, and those are all critical things. But the opportunity to move the puck, to go D to D, right, to make those precise passes up to the wingers, that helps. So not only does it, when you skate well, but moving the puck well creates speed sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're doing such a good job at just moving those plays. All too often, Ashland's got their heads down. They're looking at their feet. They're trying to find pucks. They're not making stick passes, and that costs you. That slows you down. Even if you've got a guy who can fly, if he's got to look down to find a puck, that's going to slow him up a little bit.
Yeah. All right, Nick Fish going 1-on-4. Gets a shot off, but it's saved by the Norwood goalie. Loses the puck. There's Derek Sheff. See what the whistle is here.
We've got another delayed penalty on Ashland, it looks like this time.
All right, and they're going all the way over to the other side.
That's going to be another penalty on Reardon. I think this one may be for roughing. So Ashland with another penalty to kill here with just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Score still 10-3 Norwood.
It's a Norwood power play, yep. Norwood on the near side corner. Little physicality, but it doesn't work out for him.
I'm going to have another penalty on Ashland here.
These are just frustration penalties at this point. All right, face off on the near side, Ashland zone.
Yep, so that's going to be a tripping penalty on Aiden Fish. He got taken off the puck in the corner, reached out with his stick and took down the Norwood forward. So we've got a 5-on-3 situation here now for Norwood.
Yep. Pushing it on the near side, pressured by Matt Milko. Now Aiden Fish might have somewhere to go with it. Fast break opportunity, but it's broken up by the Norwood defense.
Aggressive move there on a 5-on-3, but it's able to create the turnover, and Ashland's able to send it down the ice.
Yep. Norwood behind in their own zone. Looking for passes. They should have plenty of open opportunities. Hit by Nick Fish. Now in the other corner for Norwood. Ashland can't really cover anybody right now. Norwood's behind the net. Just passing it around at this point. Nothing Ashland can do about it. Milko, a little pressure, but yeah.
We got another delayed penalty here on Ashland. Saved there by Palonzi. Norwood still just moving the puck calmly around the zone.
Yep, plenty of time. Took a shot there, but wide left, and they get the puck right back.
So he's actually got a 6-on-3 situation here. Norwood's got their goalie pulled while we're still waiting for this delayed call on Ashland.
It's interesting. They're still trying to be aggressive here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, and that shot blocked by Milko, and finally Ashland's able to touch up. We've got a slashing penalty here now on Nick Fish. So Ashland's still going to be 2 men down. They were due to get back Reardon in 10 seconds. But he's going to have to wait now, I believe, for another whistle.
Just those 10 seconds. right, new look for Ashland out there. Face-off is going to be on the far side, in the Ashland zone.
Just trying to sort out now where these players all need to sit. You know, with so many guys in the box, like you said, you can only have one guy in the box at a time. So it looks like they've moved Fish over by the locker rooms. They're gonna move Reardon back to the bench. It's musical chairs here. But as I said before, Reardon's not going to be able to join, and Ashland's not going to get a guy back here because they'll still be 5-on-3.
It's just another one of those new COVID rules. We're all trying to figure it out. But yeah, musical chairs is a great description for it. Still trying to figure this out as they're moving a Norwood player to the, looks like to the bench, but now he's just circling around.
Yeah, they're just explaining this to the coaches and letting them know who's allowed on the ice or who's expected back when. But as I said, when you see this first penalty expire, nobody will be able to rejoin the ice because of that other penalty to Fish. So we're still going to be 5-on-3 for some time here.
Yep.
With just 5 minutes to go in the game, let's see if Ashland can keep him off the board.
Yep, puck on the far side, moving to the corner. Back up to the top of the key. Over to the far side yet again. He's got to pass back if he takes it. There it is. Over to the left again. They're going to follow this same pattern. There's the shot. Went off an Ashland skate, it looked like, but it's just to the right a little bit. Norwood behind the Ashland net now.
Okay, that second penalty has expired. And just as Aiden Fish was able to join back on the ice to 5-on-4 situation, Norwood's able to score on the power play. So now you're actually going to see Nick Fish back as well. So all those penalties simply amounts to another goal for Norwood to make it 11-3. But we're now back, we should be back to full strength for these last 4.5 minutes.
Yep. Just as Ashland finally got back to full strength, Norwood was able to score. All those penalties finally paid off for Norwood. It's now 11-3 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Line out there composing of Reardon, Matt Milko, Mark Milko is, that's Aiden Fish and Nick Sabati with James Palenzi in goal right now. Let's see what's going on with Nick Fish as he heads to the bench. Still trying to sort out the penalty complications. I don't know what's harder, commentating the game or commentating what's happening with the penalties.
I'm baffled at this point. So you've got Aiden Fish back in the box. He was in the box before. I don't know if he left the box early or there was another penalty now that occurred. As I said, I didn't know that he was able to leave the box before, but I think they were just following the clock. So I assume another penalty was called at this point. They've got another full 2 minutes back on the clock. But whatever the call may be, we're down Ashland to another 5-on-4 situation, and the score's 11-3, so we're back trying to kill another penalty.
Yep. We just saw Brendan Mallett re-enter the ice.
Just nothing going right for Ashland tonight. Just a simple dump in. Norwood trying to hold the puck in. It goes off a skate. I think that might have gone off Sabati's skate, and it just goes right through the feet of Palanzi for yet another Norwood goal.
Yep. Miss after miss at this point. It's now 12-3 Norwood with just over 4 minutes to go. Face off. Matt Milko gets it immediately taken away, and they push it up. Quick icing call.
Yeah, and this is what I talked about before, is just letting frustration kind of get to you. And, now that nothing's gone right, a lot of things happening against you, they're just getting away from their game in all facets now, right? A simple face-off, one back to the point, right? And just zipping it down the ice, not even realizing, that icing's at play there. So, keep your heads on straight. Last 4 minutes to go. And let's see if we can make something of these last few shifts.
Yep. This is Mallett on the near side. trying to bring it up. Lost the puck for a second. Now switches over to Reardon on the opposite side. Pushes it up, that's Nick Fish. Going 1-on-2 on the break. Loses his skate, but gets up quickly. Matt Milko now tied up a little bit. Giving up some size, and Reardon's in another foot race. Does just enough to win that one, though. Pushes it up the far side yet again. Nick Fish looking for somewhere to go with it. That's Mallet again. Doesn't cross two lines, so back behind the net. Norwood brings it back up the near side. Mallet goes up the near side now, and Milko brings it behind the net to the opposite side. He's got the speed, so he can do that. Loses it off a Norwood skate. Now fights to regain possession of that. Jack Reardon behind the neutral zone. And that is going to be into the Norwood zone. Norwood up the near side, looking for someone to go with it. Aiden Fish has got to recover. Passes behind the net. Pass again behind the net. Matt Milko is there.
That's a tough play to pull that off the boards over there. You'd rather see him go D to D and then try to make a direct pass. When you're whipping around the boards there, you're putting your winger at a real tough spot to have to try to pull that puck and do something with it.
Yep, nice move by Nick Fish there. Unable to capitalize, though, as he got the shot off. Little move inside as Ashland retakes possession behind their own net. No pressure from Norwood. Goes up the ice. Missed pass.
Dangerous play.
No. Ashland back in their own zone again. Mallet goes behind the net. Up to Milko. Matt Milko, that is.
Here's a chance for Sabati.
Yep. Had a goal earlier. Looks for one there, but it is blocked by the Norwood goalie. And that's going to be another penalty. Let's see who it's on.
Nope, in that case, it looks like the net was off the moorings. So it might have been an Ashland player that knocked it off the net. So we're going to face off outside the zone. Just a minute and a half to go in this one.
Yep. Ashland is not shorthanded on this one, so that's nice to see. Norwood pushing it in their own zone. Tied up on the far side for a little bit, but back to Norwood's side.
Yeah, and the young guys getting a chance here. All right, we've got the freshman out there.
Yep.
It looks like we got Dean Reap, we've got Chase Garcia, and who else did I see out there?
The second Reap out there is Grant.
Yeah, and Grant. Yep. So we got all the young guys out there,
Along with Brandon Mallet, of course, and Jack Reardon on defense. Both of them. Chase Garcia got in a little bit of hand fighting, and now Ashland's taken over. That's Reardon. Pushing it up the side. Going on the offensive end. Norwood retakes possession. Back to the far corner. Norwood behind their own net now. Looking for a place to go with it. Up the far side.
McGough with a good hit down along the boards on the far side.
Yep. Thought the second one was a little questionable. Got away with it though. Tied up in the near corner on that Norwood side. Still some fighting going on. Goes to the opposite side now. Goff, shot on goal, saved. 9 seconds remain in this game. 12-3 Norwood.
Yeah, Reardon did a good job coming down the far side boards to keep that puck in. I was able to deflect the puck out in front for that opportunity for Ashland.
Yep.
So maybe just one more face-off here, one more chance to get a shot on.
Yep. Seen PJ Kassane in a couple of these face-offs. Here's another one. Norwood immediately goes behind their own net, sensing what you just said. And that's going to be game. Well, this one didn't go Ashland's way. 12-3 Norwood. They came out of the gate, fired out of a cannon, and didn't really slow down.
No, and you know, for Ashland, I think it's a matter of regrouping. They've got to face this team again in their home rink in just a few days, and I think it's important that they find some ways to kind of sort it out and find ways to slow Norwood down, so they're not facing the same situation next game.
Yep. Review the film, study, and come back, you know, stronger. Can't go much worse than 12. So. Yeah, at least there's an upside.
Well, so with that said, I guess that'll do it for us here in Framingham tonight at Loring Arena. Once again, your final score, the Norwood Mustangs 12, the Ashland Clockers 3. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We will next see you on Saturday night for the Clockers' last home game. And